Hello, hi, namaste. Welcome to my channel You24healings. This is Vruushali with you, your psychic medium, spiritual healer, and a writer. I'm going to talk about the solar eclipse energies, and this reading is going to be mostly a mix of tarot cards and, of course, the astrological positions of the planets. And more or less, it's going to be about discussing the energy and how it's going to be impacting. I'm not going to be speaking about the individual signs in this video because obviously for each one of us it affects at a different level. But yeah, I'm going to be helping you all understand the energy so that you can be like really prepared practically. And so before I begin this video, I really want to thank everybody who has joined this channel. I wasn't around for a couple of days. I was busy with my own things, so I couldn't come online. And I'm really happy to see all these new subscribers who have come in, joined my work, and I have really liked reading all the comments, the mails that have come to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. And stick around. It's a unique channel. I talk about astrology, I talk about tarot, I talk about numerology, spiritual healing, chakras, emotional quotient, and I am also an expert on twin flame relationship dynamics. I guide people about quantum physics, LOA. So I keep exploring a lot of stuff, and this is my passion. So let's begin the video and let's understand that what is really going to happen. So guys, this is the last eclipse of 2020. So 14 December around 7 o'clock we can experience the energy shifting, which will last till 12:30 midnight. Okay, and the conjunction of planets as given are Sun, Mercury, Venus, Moon, and Ketu, and of course Rahu considering in Taurus. Now the eclipse that is happening, we are having all of these planets in the constellation of Scorpio. Sun, Mercury, and Ketu are going to be in the Jyeshta nakshatra. Venus will be in Vishaka because Venus is just transited from the Libra constellation. So that's not much of the energy influence there, but yes, I'll talk about it, how it affects. And of course, Moon will pass through the nakshatra and is obviously going to cross and be very close to the other planets around, and then moves to Sagittarius just right after the eclipse gets over. Now, given situation is such that Jyeshta nakshatra is ruled by Mercury itself. So what it really means having an eclipse where it is in the nakshatra of Mercury. Mercury is also over there, and 2024, which is Uranus energy, and we are talking about a lot of things upcoming in regards to communication, in regards to dark secrets being revealed, in regards to this water sign, the intense energy Scorpio has got, the birth and the death, the rebirth, the dark forces, the intense forces, the shadow side of everybody. So I feel this energy is going to burst out all that is hidden, all that has been put below the carpets. And so we all have to deal with situations of intense emotions, anger, rage, resentment, guilt, fear, letting go, and it's all going to be eventually providing us the healing. So from the perspective of the influence what is going to create, because as this eclipse gets over, the immediate transit that we have is about Sun moving into Sagittarius, followed by Mercury after 2 days, which is on 17th. And like I said, Sun moves around 15th, and then 17th, and then 21st we have the the great close conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn, which has been talked about it so largely all over the globe. And then we have Mars moving out of Pisces to Aries on the 24th of December. So the heaviness that we had in the Pisces constellation, it's going to be finally a release for this sign, and also in a way to each one of us, because it's going to be the start of a different energy altogether. The action oriented energy, Mars is completing its entire cycle, and it's in fresh energy starting from Aries. And then at the last month we will end this year with another full moon, which will be happening towards this end of this year in Gemini in the Ardra Nakshatra. Okay, because the last one we had was in Taurus. And so these are the concluding part of 2020. It's going to be the last blow, or you could say a yardstick that measures our own karma. So when I see this, even I'm part of it, because another day, even I'm on this planet, even I'm a human, and I'm also experiencing this journey. So I feel firstly it's going to be a burst of enlightened energy that we all need. It's very crucial for our inner growth, for our journey, given that we have faced so many situations in 2020. And this will also bring some distortion in communication, and intensely looking at things from a new perspective, because the conjunction also, which is happening after 800 years, okay, the Saturn and precisely I mean to say at this is a rare conjunction, because though they meet after 20 years, but every 20 years, but what I mean to say here is like they are going to be meeting at a point which is like very negligible. So we are going to see like a twin star there, and imagine if this is happening, it's happening for a reason, because everything happens for a reason. So this intense energy is going to bring out the age old karma related to our ancestors, related to very strong patterns which our ancestors used to follow many years ago, and that has been forgotten. So everything comes in a resurrection. Things are falling back into the order how it existed. And this information, like we're going to have the eclipse tomorrow, it doesn't mean that on the 16th or the 17th we come to know exactly what the result is. No, it will come out eventually. So by the time we really understand what's happening, it will be around February, March, when Jupiter also will move to Aquarius, bringing out this entire knowledge, because all of these conjunction of the planets, when they leave the Scorpio constellation, they move to Sagittarius, and from Sagittarius they move ahead from Sagittarius to Capricorn, and then eventually Aquarius. And that's the time this whole energy will start flowing to the masses, and that's when we all will finally adopt the changes. Now, one thing I intuitively feel that we may have to face certain challenges again related to diseases, some incurable diseases or very tough diseases. It could be waterborne, because this is a water sign, and all planets over there picking up the energy from this constellation and then moving ahead. So I fear that we might have to face another virus or another version of it, or maybe another second wave of it. Something is definitely going to happen, something massive is going to happen, something very big is going to happen. But there's nothing to fear as long as we remain grounded, as long as we are focused, as long as we understand the highs and lows, and we understand how to adjust the speed of our lives according to the cosmic events that are happening, according to the geographical situation, what is happening around us everywhere, what all is going on in the world. As long as we are open to new thoughts, new way of living life, and accepting the good parts and letting go of that is not serving you anything, we'll be fine. So really there's nothing to fear. Okay, and I don't think so. It's like if the eclipse is not really visible from India, it doesn't mean it doesn't affect us. Okay, because end of the day we are on this planet and we all are connected, we all are one. So from some or the other way, we all are we should be concerned, and we should be affected, and we should all think it as a lesson for all of us. So let me also talk about the messages that I have received here while I was just starting this video, I have collected a couple of messages. So let me share that. So first thing, I have got the Devil card, okay, representing the Capricorn energy, okay. So many of you, whoever are the tarot card readers, will understand these, and maybe whoever is following the tarot as a passion, they'd say, I'm getting this. Okay, what does this mean? This strongly means that finally we are going to leave the toxic patterns. We actually supposed to leave. We will be put to test by the universe. Okay, this is number 4 energy. So we are leaving our own narcissistic patterns behind, whether consciously or subconsciously you've been choosing it. You are supposed to let go of the obsession, the ego for the relationship, or maybe money. So you are leaving all that. You've been pushed to leave that this eclipse, and it brings you new love or reconciliation with your partner. This is definitely a learning, because the higher wisdom, the higher force participates in the healing and understanding of the core issues that you may be facing in your relationships. And it's not just about your spouse, your partner. It's about everybody around you, the people who are close to you, the well-knitted connections that you have. It could be business relationships also. So it's about the higher understanding, because why have we gone through this coronavirus, or why have we gone through this global economic threat like situations, and what has this number 4 taught us, right? It has taught us to let go of the obsession, and this is the final hit. It's the final hit for us to understand that everything is not the 3D materialistic life. We have to accept, and we have to grow ahead. So first thing is going to be a big release. So we might feel anxious, a lot of anxiety, fear, but that's okay. I believe we can listen to mantras, we can listen to meditative sounds, we can choose not to have caffeine, we can choose not to have alcohol, especially tomorrow. That'll help. And I also feel, I get this chariot card. I also feel very, very strongly. I don't know from where this comes, but it just comes from the deep bottom of my heart. I feel there's something to do with certain different cultures, the forgotten cultures. Okay, something is coming to light, and something like a lost culture, something that we are not very consciously aware. So we are going to get the information about them, and maybe they are going to let us know how to balance your the feminine, the masculine energy, the yin and yang. So I feel it's a return of something. I also sometimes feel a lot about the Egyptian culture, but something is definitely going to come back. It's going to come back from the past for correction. Maybe the karma was half complete there, and now it's going to be complete. So whoever are here who feel disconnected from this set of people, I'm talking about light workers, I'm talking about star seeds, I'm talking about the other people who don't feel connected sometimes to the planet or to the whole system. So I feel a strong message for them is like something is coming, definitely, and that is going to bring on a lot of work for you to balance and to heal and to set that karma correct. And of course your angels, your guardian angels, ascended masters will be helping you. I hope that was helpful, and at least if somebody who is into the psychic work is listening to me, it's kind of a confirmation for them. And also, even if you are not into psychic work, if you're not into any sort of spiritual work, but understand one thing, that this energy, the shifts that are happening, the massive huge shifts are happening for the good cause. You're getting an opportunity to let go of something extremely toxic in your life. You may not even realize consciously that this is toxic, but eventually I want you to listen to your intuition. I want you to listen to your inner voice and figure that out. What is that thing which is putting you down and eating your soul? So please let that go. And also, some more messages I have from the energy oracle cards. Of course, the anxiety is high. We gotta be taking care of that. You can pray to your angels for strength. You can plan new strategies with this energy, with this new situations that are coming up. Okay, new opportunities. Like I said, sun moves in Sagittarius, so this will bring in a lot of new opportunities. You choose your abundance, what you really want. Okay, so this is a card cornucopia. So you really choose where your abundance lies. Are you like really money minded or you're not? So you got to seek out that balance. You got to be careful about the money and your investments. Okay, and I want to say that this leads to door to personal healing and happiness. It's a powerful card. Okay, and that's 34, number 7 again, and I see a final victory. And the last message from this deck, the third chakra. Okay, Archana Shamrul, and this is number 37 again, one. So the third chakra, right? This brings in information to me to tell you that there will be massive awakening process throughout people, across religions, across geographies, across countries. It's about knowing who you are and where you are placed and what's really happening in your life, and how well you are getting awake to spirituality, to better lifestyle, to being compassionate, humanitarian, being kind towards animal, being open to love and unconditional love, and spreading joy and happiness, and we having this new energies. Okay, which is more towards giving and offering love, and trying to maintain the beauty around us. Okay, it's not always about love as in marriage and relationship and partnership, but it's about how peaceful you are within yourself, how much peace you would like to spread across, and how much peace, happiness means to you, right? So this whole energy shift that we will be going through in the next 15 days starting tomorrow will give a final conclusion on 31st December 2020, when this year says a final goodbye to us. And of course, some fresh energies will be coming in 2022, which will be mentioned in my next upcoming videos. But what I want to say here, what my point is, that it's the last lesson of the year, and how well we have absorbed the cosmic messages, how well we have understood the lesson that it has taught us, and how we are going to teach our younger generations, and what they're going to adopt, and what we are going to follow throughout the upcoming years, is what this whole energy is about. And so let's look at it positivity, and of course no fear. For individual readings, you can contact me. I have not covered the 12 signs here individually because of the every person goes through a different fit. But I do feel people with Scorpio moons and Scorpio ascendants are going to go through a lot, because given that Ketu is there and all other planets leave, and Ketu is going to be still there, Rahu Ketu. So Taurians are also going to feel this. Taurus ascendants are going to feel this intensely. But one thing is there for sure. Scorpions and Taurans are supposed to take care of their health, supposed to take care of their well-being and their prosperity. Especially the Scorpions, because it starts with an eclipse, exactly like how it happened last year. Sagittarius had eclipse on 26th December, right? And Sagittarius sign went through a lot of things, and the transit was somewhere in March 2019, and then the eclipse and this whole energy for 2020. It was really, really very, very intense for the Geminis and Sagittarius, whether it's your moon sign, whether it's your ascendant, but something like that is now the situation on Scorpions and Taurians. So I hope this video helps. Okay, and I'll make some more videos about the next upcoming transits and situations. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you around. Okay, thank you. Namaste. Bye bye.